Hi everyone, today I will mention a few tips on preparing for finals. My first tip is fill out your study guide. If you're doing it online, try to fill out your answers in a bright color, that way you'll recall the information faster. Capitalize certain words or bold certain words that you have to know for your exam. If you're doing it on paper, just grab a color pen and start filling out your study guide, or a regular pencil if you prefer, and highlight important information. The second tip is go over your previous exams or exams that you have studied in the past. Look over them and redo the exams, meaning grab a piece of paper and retake your exam. My third tip is flag any information that you're having a hard time understanding or remembering. That way it will be easier for you to go back and reread the information. My fourth tip is if you are studying for a math class or a class that has to do with math, the best way to study is to redo math problems that you don't understand or have trouble doing them. My fifth tip is making a cheat sheet, meaning grab a paper or your notebook and start writing down information that you're having a hard time remembering, or you know that it will be on the exam. That way you won't have a hard time going through all of your notes or your book looking for that information. It will save you lots of time. My sixth tip is if you feel like you haven't prepared enough, you can always make a Quizlet if you have time, but if you don't have time, then just go to Quizlet and search up your class name or course number. That way you'll feel prepared. My seventh tip is do not study more than 1 to 2 hours. You will be very exhausted, your eyes are going to be heavy, and you will not remember what you have learned. Instead, set up a timer for 30 to 40 minutes to study, then stop and take a break for 10 to 15 minutes. That way, when you come back to your studies, your mind will be refreshed. My final tip is do not stay up late studying for an exam the next day. You will be very tired, exhausted, nor have the concentration to take the exam. I did this once. I stayed up late till 2 in the morning trying to study for an exam and had to take the exam at 8:30 in the morning. I was super tired that I missed the most easiest questions. So do not stay up too late when you have an exam the next day. So this is the end of the video, and I hope you will use some of these tips that I have provided for you guys. Good luck on your final exam.